Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this is going to be my YouTube tournament for the biggest lolcow of 2024. I think the award has to go to Snowwhitever. Now, this might come as a shock to some of you because you probably thought I was going to say that it would have been Hobo Albo, and that would have been a great guess. Hobo Albo definitely has serious problems in his life. He is a complete basket case. But I've actually heard rumors that he's actually packed it up and moved on. So I guess he's no longer on YouTube from what I heard. So maybe he's finally packed up his blue sleeping tent and he's moved on to greener pastures. Maybe he went to rehab to go get his drug addictions taken care of, and who knows? Maybe he's actually going to finally get a roof over his head for the first time in his life. I don't know. But yeah, this of course could be total nonsense, and he could have just had all of his channels terminated for the, 100th time, and he could just come back again on another, another alt account for another few months until he gets terminated for 101st time. So who knows? Anything's possible. But if he did finally take my advice and he's actually getting off YouTube and getting his life together, then great, good for him. But yeah, like it would have been a great guess though to say Hobo Albo is the biggest nutcase on YouTube. But I think Snowwhitever actually has to take the cake on this one, guys, because I actually found out some new information on this lunatic. Of course, he's still ranting and raving for nobody to pay attention to on his schizophrenia posts on his community tab. But he's actually also on DeviantArt, putting up his schizophrenia post for nobody to pay attention to on there as well. This is something he does every single day. And I've also found out that he hurts animals. So that's a really horrible look right off the bat. That's a sign of being psychotic. Hopefully this person doesn't go and become the next serial killer or something, but that is a sign that, like, this person has some serious psychological issues in their life. So hopefully they can go and seek therapy for this so that it doesn't result in becoming like that. But I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned for this individual. Like, this is more than just, at first I just thought this was just a harmless basket case that really has nothing going for them in life and they have nothing better to do but spew nonsense on a community tab for no community to pay attention to. But actually, it seems like this person has some serious problems in their life. Apparently, they were traumatized as a child. And yeah, I've heard some things that really does have me concerned for this individual. It's easy to laugh at someone like this, when they're putting up these schizophrenic posts, 24/7 ranting and raving like a lunatic. It's easy to laugh at someone like that, but then you see the actual psychological trauma that this person's been to, and it does have me genuinely concerned. I don't know if there's possible to get a wellness check done on this person, but I can't imagine that they're living a very healthy or productive life when this is the kind of way that they act online. I mean, it's funny, but it's also very disturbing as well. So yeah, and I mean, the other candidate would have been Review Tech USSR. Apparently, he's having mental breakdowns left and right. He deleted his, YouTube channel, and I don't know. I just think that this guy he's just become irrelevant, and his ego got the better of him. He was bleeding subscribers, and he couldn't handle the fact that he was about to drop under 1 million subscribers, so he deleted his channel. Last time I looked at his channel was quite a long time ago, but last time I looked at it, he was getting like 30,000 views per video, which is like nothing. It's a terrible sub to view ratio. Like, how do you have over 1 million subscribers, but you can't get 50,000 people to watch your videos? Like, yeah, so that wasn't a great look. So I think, and between that and the whole drama with his editor, like, this dude's content is so, like, bare bones and low effort. I mean, it's as easy as the kind of content I'm doing right now. I don't put any editing into this. It's very easy to turn on a camera and just talk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what there is to edit for his videos other than maybe adding his intro. Like, he could easily do this shit himself, but instead he's paying an editor to put out these, low quality, low effort videos. And and that costs money. And when you're not making a whole lot of money on YouTube and YouTube is all you have in your life, I think it's just really causing him a lot of financial stress. He's drugged out of his mind. Like, I don't know what it is about all these YouTubers. They're always like, all these full-time YouTubers are always fat, depressed, drug-addled, alcoholics. They've got so many problems with their life. And I just feel kind of sorry for them, honestly. Like, some of you might be wondering why I don't really talk about these YouTubers anymore. It's because I just feel sorry for them. Like, they do not live good lives, and that's why I just leave them alone now instead of making fun of them and everything. If you're dumb enough to make YouTube your only source of income, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? You can make fun of me for the diaper thing all you want, but you know what? That's a much better way to cope with things and cope with stress and anxiety than getting into drugs and alcohol abuse and all this other stuff. So at least what I'm into doesn't harm anybody. And I'm actually doing quite well for myself in my life, honestly. But yeah, I just kind of feel sorry for these people. They're just going downhill fast. And what can I say, man? I mean, between these three people overall, man, I'm starting to think Snowwhitever is going to take the cake. And that's only if, Hobo Albo is actually trying to get his life together for once. If not, then he takes the cake as the biggest nutcase on YouTube. But I don't know. Let me know, guys. Who do you think is the biggest basket case on YouTube? A lot of these people, they're obsessed with Jared, and they claim that he's a lolcow. I don't personally see Jared as a lolcow. You might point to the fact that he yelled at his parents, but that was how many years ago? Like, come up with something recent that you can point at and be like, oh, look, he's a lolcow. He's a weird dude, but he's just doing his own thing. He's not hurting anybody. He's not harming anybody. He's not spurging out like he used to years ago. So I don't see him as a lolcow. But some people would say I'm a lolcow, but no, I think people like Hobo Albo and Review Tech USSR and the Snow White Lunatic, I think these are the true lolcows of YouTube. These absolute nobodies who are just going on a downward spiral. They have nothing going for them in life. They have no family, no friends. YouTube is it for them. This is all they have in their life. They have nothing else. It's very sad. It's a very sad existence. But that's how some people are. I mean, it's on one hand it's easy to point and laugh, but on the other hand it's very sad, and it's honestly kind of scary because these are the kind of people who end up committing mass murders and horrific things. So we need to commit wellness checks on these people. I don't know if Hobo Albo's gone off the deep end. Maybe he got terminated for the 100th time, and maybe he's planning something crazy. I mean, he is a criminal. He is a felon, so we do need to keep that in mind. That he has threatened me personally as well. He said that if he's ever seen me in person, he would choke me the fuck out, or he said something along those lines. So yeah, these people are completely unhinged and deranged, and we need to keep that in mind, guys. So as much as easy as it is to point and laugh at these people, you do need to keep in mind that you're playing with fire. These people can snap at any moment. So, but anyway, let me know, who do you think is the biggest basket case on YouTube? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later.